Welcome back to the set of The Gloves Are Off. They're talking and we're not even rolling. It's incredible on the set today. We're going to talk hockey now. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see this or not, but Flyers on Broadway, huge bench brawl. Guess who is behind it once again?
Love Sean Avery.
Sean Avery.
I have no time for him. He wasn't behind it, though.
He
never started, though.
I never
He
saw
didn't
it.
start it, but look who he picked on. Matt Carl, come on.
Matt, what do you mean Matt Carl's 6'3", 250
But the guy doesn't
pounds?
scrap. He rarely
It doesn't.
fights.
You know what? First of all, Sean Avery is his chicken. He just doesn't. He's great for some people. I know he drives Tortorella nuts. I can for sure. He drives because he's all about himself, and he just. The look, did you see it? The look after he beat this kid up.
Yeah.
Whoa, big beat there. The way he looks everywhere. It's all about, look at me.
Yeah.
Look what I did.
Well, he's
you
selling
know
some
what?
tickets.
Fight somebody straight up one time. Fight a guy that's a heavyweight. You pretend to be one, so go be one. And
Yeah,
fight a
but see,
heavyweight
look who
straight
he
up.
picks on, though.
Middleweight.
Okay, then here's my question. What
It's
I
not
want
a
to know
heavyweight, middleweight.
is this kind of sort of retaliation always going to be a part of the game, or is Sean Avery really sort of the problem child here?
But Avery's just more exuberant. There's hundreds of guys like him, and you played in the league. And
There's not 100 guys like Sean Avery.
No.
Trust me.
I mean, I'm saying Avery's a little more exuberant, a little more out there, but Steve Ott plays the exact same way. You got, even Mike Richards plays the same way, a little more skilled, a little more of a leader, but Avery's just a little more out there. And you mentioned it earlier, selling tickets.
There's
and that's
out
exactly what it is.
here, like outside this building.
And the guy interned for Vogue. The guy interned for Vogue. What hockey player do you know is going to go intern for Vogue?
Huh?
What hockey player?
even interns for Vogue.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You know what the thing about it is? The greatest part about it we forgot about.
You have
That's
10
a
seconds.
Flyers Ranger game. Congratulations.
No- yeah,
Some of the
no
old
doubt.
style
Yeah.
hockey came back.
No doubt.
Guys
All
got
right,
mad.
No doubt, no
let's
doubt.
move on to a new style game. All-Star game of this year, as we all know by now, very different. The captains were actually announced today. We've got Eric Stahl and Nicholas Lindstrom, and they're going to be picking, obviously, from these 42 potential players.
Video game.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun, but then what's the best part of this entire new way of doing things going to be for you? And are you going to actually tune in and watch?
I might watch it just because I want to look at the reactions of Stahl and Lidstrom when they do they have a group around them when they draft?
Yeah, well, it's going to be entertaining
Are they
anyway.
gonna, who's the last one
Yeah.
picked? Like, I mean, whoever gets picked to the All-Star game.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah, well, no, whoever gets picked, it's an honor. But I think it's really kind of cool the way they're allowing the players to do this.
Right.
And just to see, maybe it's just going to make the All-Star game better because the All-Star game is like watching paint dry.
Exactly. Now then, what happens? You could have Sidney Crosby and Alexander Ovechkin skating on the same line. That's going to be exciting.
Well, I think that's definitely going to be the appeal for the fans, as well as what I'm interested in is watching. Like, you can really see, are the players going to pick their friends? Are they going to pick guys
Yes.
they respect?
Is there going to be cash involved? Is there going to be incentives?
Exactly.
A nice meal on the town?
I do wonder though, is there a list?
Yeah, there'll be a
big
master
list,
list.
a
Oh, yeah.
master
For sure
list
there will be.
of players that just so you can't go pick your friend who's
No,
already
no,
got 4 goals.
Right.
Yeah,
And,
Okay.
it's no different than a minor
Yeah.
hockey draft. They say,
So-
hey, these are the guys going to be on the team now. Pick which side you want
Right.
to play on.
I think it's going to be one of the most exciting
All
things.
right, we're all looking forward to it
Good
here
idea.
on set. We're going to move on. The last topic that we have get a chance to discuss. Did you guys see this hit on Taylor Hall in LA, Drew Doughty? A guy that works here, Matt Schumont, is calling this the hit of the year. I don't think I would go that far, but what I did, like Dustin Penner, like you always say, Penner stepped up right away and just went in there and started throwing the punches. But
Well, that's good to hear.
well, yeah, no. But the funny thing was the Kings ended up going a man up, so Penner took the only penalty, and
But there's a defense, and Kyle's going to say the same thing. Taylor Hall, there's a price you have to pay when you come into your first year, and everybody's going after him.
Yeah.
He's a heck of a young hockey
this was a
player.
clean hit, though. Clean hit.
Well,
He didn't
and
even
by
need
a
to
great
skate-
hockey player, arguably maybe the best defenseman in the league. So I don't know how you argue with that.
And he stood him up right on the blue line, and then he didn't, leave the ice until
Well,
after
and
the
that's going to be the
contact was
best
made,
thing
too.
for Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall for 10 years has been skating around the ice doing whatever that
He wants.
whatever. Yeah, I was going to say
Whatever
that.
the bleep he wants. There
Whatever
you
he
go.
wants, and now I think he's going to realize he's got to use guys around him a little bit more, dish pucks, jump to holes, and protect himself. And Brian was a pro, and he talked to a lot of pros as much about playing the game is longevity, is being able to show up night in and night out. And when you play at that top all the time like that with the puck that much, you're going to take abuse.
Okay.
And hopefully he learns from it.
I like the Penner stood up though.
I know.
That's good. It's old school again.
There you go. All right, well, we're going to see who takes a
that
little bit
$6
more
million.
abuse when we return after the break. We got to play Who Am I? And we also have to get into offside onside. You're so